After the heat wave comes the storms, warning of torrential downpours and flash flooding. I'll have the full forecast next. Well, I think it's very possible here at Faversham in Kent. It's one of the driest spots in the country. So far in August, they've had no rain at all. So that is pretty much as dry as you can get. And unsurprisingly, needless to say, with those summers getting hotter and drier, so ironically, as we've been talking so much about droughts, it might be worth considering, if you're a keen gardener, definitely the drainage situation. I do realise how strange that sounds because we do have thunderstorm warnings in place. They are very hit and miss, but where those thunderstorms do occur, we are going to be getting some torrential bursts of rain, which lead to potentially localised flooding and difficult driving conditions. Let's have a look at the detail. So good news for those who are looking forward to an end to the relentless heat. It is going to be hot and humid for the next 24 to 48 or so hours, but then it's a mixture of sunshine and thundery showers, gradually turn it cooler as we look ahead to the next few days. Now we have a thunderstorm warning in place. It does cover much of the UK, and as I say, those thunderstorms very hit and miss. Not everyone get them. They are by nature very localised indeed, but where they do occur, we're going to be seeing some absolutely torrential downpours of rain. So let's have a think about this evening and overnight. Well, there is actually some, dare I say it, frontal rain on the cards. That high pressure area has moved off the scene. It's opened the doors to the Atlantic, and at last we've got some rain bearing frontal systems starting to move in. Now, admittedly, most of that steady rain that we so desperately need is going to be affecting more northern parts and central parts of Scotland. Elsewhere, there is going to be bits and bobs of rain, but mostly it comes in the form of those thunderstorms and those heavy showers, and still quite a hot and steamy sort of night in the south. Now, if we look ahead to tomorrow, once again, we've got that occluded front continuing to march south and southeastwards across the UK. But as it starts to hit those most dry areas, we are expecting it to sort of fizzle out. It's too warm. The rain will evaporate before it hits the ground. And then once again, we've got the risk of those thunderstorms and the showers. So we are expecting the chance of rain. But over the next few days, things really starting to cool down with a high of around 25 as opposed to 35 by the end of the week. So a bit of respite is in store at last for those who have been melting into little drippy puddles over the last few days. You've got to hand it to me, all those rain dances are finally paying off. I think it's strictly next for me. Back to you.
You never know, Becky, you never know. Thanks very much for that.